So back when I was 19, I ended up going to prison with a 5-year sentence, 1 year mandatory before I was able to come home on parole. I ended up coming home after 14 months at the age of 20, but believe it or not, it was probably one of the best experiences I could have been through at the time. It completely humbled me and saved my life. Locked in a cell can take a toll on you only if you allow it. But instead, I chose to undergo one of the biggest transformations of my life. I read books, I was in the best shape of my life, and I was focused on what I was going to do after I came home. There I built mental fortitude, discipline, and a few habits that I'll be talking about in this video. Others I learned after my release, and some are even recent. I'm now 24, and a lot of these habits have led me to a lot of high points in my life and overall life satisfaction. Habit number 1 is learn, unlearn, and relearn. It's okay to be curious and learn about anything you want to know about. I encourage you to push yourself to think about the house that you want, then learn about the real estate market, and then keep going down that rabbit hole. That will equip you with the information that you might need in the future. But because there's always a but, that information in the future might be outdated, or methods could have simply improved. So it's okay to go back and unlearn some of that information and relearn those subjects. And here I have a quote that says, "It's been said that in the 21st century, the illiterate are not those who cannot read or write, instead those who cannot learn, relearn, and unlearn." Habit number 2 is swap perfectionism for specialization. I have scrapped so many videos, I mean so many videos, from music videos, family content, and YouTube videos, all just trying to get the perfect video shot, or maybe I was just overthinking. Well, in the end, none of those videos got done, none of those shots got reshot, and ultimately those projects went to waste. Moments like that left me looking at competitors to see what they were doing that I wasn't doing, and that left me in a worse position as it distorted my view on what I believe was perfect or acceptable, when in reality what worked for them might not work for you. And that's when I learned the only way to move forward is by specialization. For example, let's take a look at a sim, as we're in the same niche. We were neck to neck with subscribers at one point. Not only have I seen him been consistent on YouTube more than me, but he's also way better at editing music videos than I am. And when you take a look at his IG and YouTube, it's clear that he specializes in music video effects, and that's how he was able to enter this niche and crush it. As a side note, Sim was able to make $8,000 in a single month, as well as monetize his YouTube channel, which is now at around 10K. Now, before you guys type any crazy comments, I only know this because of Brian Delmata. He's an OG in our niche, but he's been able to use content creation and digital assets to make over $1 million with creating content. And now he specializes in helping creators monetize their skills. They were able to thrive and grow even though they were different. That difference actually made them unique. I'll leave both of those channels linked down in the description so you guys can check out. Habit number 3 is invest all angles. I say all angles because this goes from stocks and crypto to coaches. I've been investing in the market for a few years now, and although it's boring, it is very beneficial on growing your wealth. And the earlier you start, the bigger the reward will be for you. The one I've been using to grow as a person and in life is coaches, and it's been extremely fun. In my opinion, from personal experience, the right coach can help you 10x your progress in half of the time. Habit number 4 is prioritize your hygiene and your health. As you get older, the more you have to take care of your health and hygiene as you start to experience changes in these areas. I believe that working out and self-care is the foundation to your day, your week, your month, and your year. If you take care of your health, you will be able to improve your mood, mental health, and your physique. And also taking care of your hygiene can cause some of the same effects with doing simple things such as taking care of your nails, your teeth, and body odor, as well as your appearance. All of these things have been implemented to my routines, and I'm not stopping anytime soon, as I like smelling, looking, and feeling good. And I want it to stay like that for years to come. Now, last but not least, I recently got into running. I started this to improve my physical and mental health. Since the age of 12, I was diagnosed with ADHD and took medication up until high school, when I rejected to take it because I didn't believe it helped me, and especially after going through therapy around the same time. I ended up learning a lot in therapy, such as healthy ways to deal with my ADHD, and one of them was physical movement and the other was music. So after still dealing with my ADHD, I decided it was time to lock in, and I started running. But another thing that I realized while running is it's a very you versus you sport. You know, nobody's watching you, nobody's forcing you to go out and run, so it's you just pushing yourself to keep running, keep going, and even get out on the track. And running is very hard, so as you're running, a lot of times you think about stopping, taking a breath, catching your breath. But when you have a set goal like me, run a 3K, and I personally have to understand that this is training, and if I want to do my best in that 3K, then I have to push my body to limits that it's never been to before. So it's a very you versus you sport, and that can help you translate things to business and in your personal life. And speaking about you versus you, it also changes your perspective. Running has helped me enjoy the little things in life, whether I go out in the mornings or at midday like right now, or I'm struggling with my kids and trying to find time to run. It's all about the experience for me. I enjoy watching the cars, saying hi to people in the morning. I like to write notes on things that happened during my run. For example, one day it so happens that I was running when all of a sudden I hear a lot of sirens, and I keep pushing my run, but I get home and I post on Facebook, wonder what had happened. A house ended up catching fire. So being up at hours that accidents like that happen just kind of opened my eyes to value life and value the little time that we do have, as well as just enjoying the air and getting out for like about an hour. But those are some things that I have benefited from running. I hope you guys find that encouraging to start running and pushing your body to the limits, as I could promise you that's going to correlate to your life and it's going to help you stay grounded. If you guys did enjoy this video, drop me a like and subscribe to follow me along this journey, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Peace.
We're at week 7, first run for the week, and I've been putting it off for so long just because it's so cold. But to be honest, it's not as bad as I thought, especially once you get warmed up running. You see, this is as real as it gets. This is why I like working on myself. This is why I like all aspects of self-improvement. This only helps me face my fear with public speaking, recording on the camera, and also shit don't be perfect. Look, I'm sweating, burgers coming down my face in the middle of my city, recording myself at the end of a run. I'm crazy like that. That's how I'm wired. That's how I like to push myself every single day. I'm more than enough to not need to go on this run. I burnt my calories for the day, 320. So adding on the 3-mile run is just a plus. But that's how I wanna keep going about life. Yeah, I could do 100%, but I also got another 100 in store. So I got 200%. But enough for the rambling. I'm glad I got here. I'm glad that I recorded this video.